ABC-17 Storm Track Winter Weather Special, sponsored by Mid-Missouri Honda Dealers, I-70 Towing, and B&B Restoration starts now.
Welcome to the ABC-17 Storm Track Winter Weather Special. I'm Chief Meteorologist Sharon Ray. Mid-Missouri winters can bring a variety of weather, and temperatures can vary, being spring-like one week and brutally cold the next. So winter storms can bring anything from cold rain to a foot of snow or a coating of ice. But last winter, we found ourselves in a fairly neutral weather pattern, bringing an uneventful winter. In fact, we started off with warmer than normal temperatures through January and less than 2 inches of snow. But the Arctic air finally hit us in February, and we picked up 8 inches of snow in that month alone. Well, unlike last winter, we have a major player which could affect our winter weather this year. A strong El Nino is developing, and we're expecting it to play a big part in this winter's temperatures and snowfall. Meteorologist Brittany Beggs takes a closer look at the developing El Nino and how it affected our winter weather in years past.
We are trending in a strong El Nino this upcoming winter, and I want to look at the past years where we did have a strong El Nino and how it's impacted mid-Missouri. There's been 7 strong El Nino years, strong to very strong. Notice in 82 and 83 was very strong. That's classified as an ONI, or an Oceanic Nino Index, above a 1.5 scale. 1997 again and 1998 was a very strong El Nino, and what we look at for mid-Missouri is called a PDO pattern, the Pacific Decadal Oscillation, and the ENSO phase, the El Nino Southern Oscillation phase. The PDO takes into consideration 20 degrees latitude and further north. This image shows warmer than average temperatures up near Alaska and towards the western U.S. coastline. And this image indicates a cooler trend where you have cooler than normal temperatures from Alaska and towards the western U.S. So this is cooler, and what we're looking at here, this image was taken just a few days ago, showing warmer than average temperatures across northern Alaska and across the western U.S. And here's the El Nino we've been looking at, warmer than average temperatures across the equatorial Pacific. In fact, those reds that you see indicate about 3 degrees above normal. Here's also, look, what we see across the U.S. during an El Nino pattern. That polar jet stream stays to our north, while that subtropical jet brings most rainfall to southern half of the U.S. Now, if that jet is a little bit further to our north, we could be looking at above average rain and snowfall for our areas south of Interstate 70, but the trend will be below average rainfall and above average temperatures. Here's a look at the temperature trend during strong El Nino years. During the strong El Nino of 82 and 83, we had an average temperature of 37. Keep in mind the average usually is 32 degrees, where we only picked up 4 inches of snowfall. And the last one we had in 97, 98, well, we only had 14 inches of snow. Average is, again, 18 inches of snowfall, so that was below average. Here's a look at the Oceanic Nino Index. Strong indicates a scale of 1.5 or greater, and notice in July, August, and September it was trending 1.5. And the last measurement that was taken, August, September, and October, it had a scale of 1.7, so it's trending into a very strong El Nino this upcoming winter season. Well, typically a strong El Nino phase and warm PDO phase means average snowfall and warmer temperatures like we've experienced this month. We'll let you know a bit more about what to expect throughout this winter season in our official winter forecast.